A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jameis to throw it. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Jackson.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Jackson now off the bootleg. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle.
2nd and 8. The Ravens at 6 and 2 to start play. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And they were able to tough it out last week. A close 1-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team, because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Jackson running again.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Tyrann Mathieu showing off a bit on that stop. Really nice tackle for loss. Well, he had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Winston to give, it's Kamara. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. They'll run. It's a Zigbo.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Winston on target to Olave for the Saints first.
Kamara up the middle. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 17 carries, 88 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Winston now to throw on 1st down.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Winston.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Winston.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Winston.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd and 1, Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman from 4 yards out.
And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. To throw is Jackson.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, being chased out left.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Second and 5 now. Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Throwing is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Jackson. This is caught. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Jackson steps away. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Jameis now on first down. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A give. This is Kamara. Oh, look at the juke. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Final play of the half here. Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson now. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Dobbins running out of the gun. He'll get this to about the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Jackson looking to throw on third.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Jackson on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Still 9 remaining on second down. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. Now it's Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, Jackson will keep it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
That's complete to Troutman right side. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They run with a Zigbo.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw is Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Now Jackson on 1st down.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now an option play on 2nd down.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Kamara try the right side. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's a Zigbo.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. Here we go with Kamara. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens ready to take over. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Devon Hamilton.
He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Winston.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Again, it's Kamara.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for New Orleans,